Hey guys, Civilord here, back in with another action figure review. Today we'll be taking a look at the DC Multiverse Western World Batman. That's right, a cowboy Batman. Who'da frickin' thunk it, right? That said, this of course is brought to us by the fine folks over at McFarlane Toys. I mean, what other company's gonna give you, what? Gladiator Batman, Caveman Batman, Knight Batman, creepy, evil, scary monster Batman, you know, super 90s looking, industrial metal looking Batman. Like, I mean, really. That said, today we got the freaking cowboy Batman, because of course we do. So before we get too far ahead of ourselves, why don't we cut right to the chase and get into the meat and taters of this review and take a look-see at all cowboy Batman has to offer in terms of accessories. Starting off with the collectible trading card, right there. Bio on the back. If this does not have the lyrics to the song Cowboy by Kid Rock, I'll be sorely disappointed. Cause I'm a cowboy, baby. That guy is such a twat. Either way, his only other accessory is this batarang here, which, that sucks. So I will have to fix that and give him some Wild West style revolver pistols, which I know some of you are like, Batman doesn't use guns. He's a freaking cowboy. He can use guns. He'll use rubber bullets so he doesn't kill people, alright? That said, he does also come with a nice duster. So maybe that's why his actual accessories are kind of light, because he does come with this. That said, I would have rather just this been a collector edition and he come with like fists and, you know, maybe 2 batarangs and maybe some more guns. Either way, he's got this duster. It's pleather. It's actually kind of thick too, so I imagine it should have some decent longevity to it, but at the moment it's not certain. But I took it off so we could actually handle the figure and look at the articulation and all that good stuff without messing it up. Much like I did for this guy's review, ye old Jonah Hex from, is it Classic Western? Or Best Western? He's got a duster as well, but it's just kind of this fabric material, which probably will last longer. I think it's like a spandexy t-shirt material, but either way, it doesn't look as nice as this. I think this looks a little nicer, but the longevity is to be determined. But these guys obviously share the same body buck. It's the same from the neck down. I even think the hat's the same. It is. The only thing different is the face. And I think maybe the collar? No? I think everything is the same but the head. Minus the hat. I think the hat is even... Well, maybe the hat's different. It's a little different. The brim is vaguely similar to Hex, but it's not 100% there. But other than that, it's the same gosh darn figure, right down to his boots, which I believe some of these parts came from the Nolanverse Two-Face, which I don't have because screw the Nolanverse. That said, I did jack Jonah Hex's pistol belt for this Batman. He actually fit the batarang back here too, so I'm probably going to do that just to fill that slot out. That's what she said. But not for nothing, Jonah Hex did come with 2 belts and a tomahawk, which I don't have with him. So I'm going to dig those up and give those to him when I get the chance. That way, all of Jonah Hex's accessories are being used. So getting Hex out of here, the #1 DC Multiverse figure from last year, might I add. Although his ankles are very pretentious, we'll say. They're some of the tightest sons of bitches I've ever moved. And I think I might need to put soap in there. But either way, he's got nice tight joints. He's Jonah Hex. He's awesome. If you don't have him, what are you doing? Taking a closer look at this Batman here. It's got the hockey puck display stand we're used to seeing with all McFarlane Toys releases. And yeah. Without the coat, he'll be a lot easier to move around. I'll put the coat back on for final thoughts, but for now I'll just leave it off. Save you guys the time of watching me struggle to put the dang thing on. That, and I want to get that pistol belt on. It's a lot easier without that coat. But as far as his head goes, you can see he's got his little half mask there. Would have been kind of funny if he had the bat ears like up here. That said, as far as his articulation goes, his head will rotate side to side. He's got the double ball peg in there, so that works just fine. His shoulders will move out. He's got the beautiful butterfly, so that is nice. Full rotation there. Bicep swivel, double elbow, a little chunky, but I've kind of gotten used to that at this point. The wrists are on, your standard McFarlane wrist joints, the little ball hinges there. Would have been really nice if he had fists. It almost feels like his hands could pop off. They're a lot softer than Hex's were. His torso will rotate. And lean back this far, forward this far. He does have tilt. He's got a waist twist. That works fine. Hips will kick out to the side about this far. Back down. Thigh cut up where the leg connects, not existent. Kick forward and back a little bit. But he does have the thigh cut still. So if you have the Dark Knight Returns horse, this guy would probably look really cool on that. Not gonna lie. He does have double jointed knee, which is a little chunky for my liking, but it is what it is. And he's got his cowboy boots. And unlike Jonah Hex, he does not have the tightest ankles on the face of the planet. So you can actually rotate them, hinge them back and forth, and rock them with ease, so they loosened that up a bit too. They made some improvements to this body, to say the least. He does have a toe hinge, and on that side's kind of loose, but it's not too bad. I would say maybe the torso's a little loose up here, but I could probably fix that just by adjusting the ball peg, so I'll probably do that later. But a cool figure. I think it's nifty. I think it's kind of cool that we have like this core of different crazy wackadoodle Batmans. I'm probably gonna contemplate having that as a display, but the Batman I really want before McFarlane loses a license to Mattel is actually two. Gotham by Gaslight would be really cool, really freaking cool, because that Mattel one kind of sucks, not gonna lie. And then it's like a Witchfinder General Batman. He's got the big stovepipe hat, kind of like Gunslinger Spawn. At least I think it's like a Witchfinder General and not like a cowboy, but he's got a torch and stuff. He's a really cool looking, like crazy Salem witch trials Batman. I would take that one in a heartbeat. That would be really freaking cool. But before I wrap this sucker up, let's actually bring in our two regulars, the Mythic Legion's Brother Manibelith right here, and the infamous K11 Spawn, who actually don't remember how he stacks up against this body. He's a little taller, to my surprise. He is a little bit taller. Even with cowboy boots, old Brucey here is no match for good old Al Simmons. So, with that being said, it is time now that we wrap things up with some final thoughts. Overall, and aside from not coming with hardly any accessories whatsoever, so I had to strip poor Jonah Hex of his revolvers there, which, I know what you're thinking, Batman shouldn't use guns. Well, screw it, it's Cowboy Batman. He uses guns. They shoot rubber bullets, alright? That way he doesn't kill people. Either way, I think he's going to look cool with the guns and the gun belts, holsters, whatever you want to call it. So that's how I'm going to display mine. Not sure how this jacket's going to hold up over time, but hey, something happens to it, it comes off, you can replace it with a custom one that you can buy for relatively reasonable prices on the aftermarket. So, with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this review. Until next time, catch you guys later.